Most of us are caught in a familiar cycle. We trade our time for a paycheck, we use it to cover living expenses or pay down debt, and then we wake up the next day to do it all over again. The problem with this cycle is that your income is tied directly to the clock. If you get sick, take a vacation, or simply want to stop working, the money stops flowing completely. Wealthy people look at money differently. Instead of trading their hours for dollars, they view every single dollar they earn as an employee, and that employee's only job is to work around the clock, bringing in more money. Welcome back to Minted Mosaics. Today, we are going to sever the link between your time and your income. We will walk through 5 specific streams of passive income you can start building today, even if you are starting with zero experience. Most traditional bank accounts offer interest rates near zero. Because the cost of living rises faster, your money actively loses purchasing power. But by moving savings to a high-yield savings account, you instantly boost your return, growing faster than inflation. Once your savings are secure, you can look at our second income stream, dividend-paying stocks. When you buy a dividend stock, you are buying a tiny piece of an established, profitable company. Think of this like planting an apple tree. Buying the stock is planting the seed. At first, the tree is small. You get a tiny harvest, a few dollars paid out to you every 3 months just for holding the stock. But you don't spend those few dollars. Instead, you use them to buy more shares. This process is called dividend reinvestment, and it is exactly like taking the seeds from your apples to plant more trees. Over time, those new trees produce their own apples, which you use to plant even more trees around them. Eventually, your small seed grows into a massive orchard, producing a huge harvest, and you never had to do extra physical labor. This creates a solid foundation. You build a collection of reliable companies that pay you cash quarter after quarter, year after year, no matter what the daily stock market charts look like. But trying to pick the right individual companies takes a lot of time, and if you guess wrong, you lose your investment. That brings us to our third stream, broad market index funds. Instead of trying to find the needle in the haystack by picking one perfect company, an index fund lets you buy the entire haystack. Betting all your money on whether apples, bananas, or bread will sell best carries huge risk. If you guess wrong, your investment drops. But an index fund buys a fraction of the entire store. As long as people shop, you profit. Historically, the stock market returns an average of 7 to 10% per year over the long term. You can set up your account to automatically invest a set amount into an index fund every single month. This puts your wealth accumulation on autopilot. You let the broader economy do the heavy lifting for you, which frees up your energy to focus on your life, your career, and paying down bad debt. Now, you might be thinking that all of this sounds great, but your extra cash is currently going towards student loans or credit card debt. Our fourth stream uses time instead of money, creating digital assets. Building an ebook or online course is like building a digital printing press. You spend a few weekends building a high-quality product that solves a specific problem. Once you set up a simple online storefront, your labor is finished. Whether 1 or 1,000 people buy it, the product is delivered automatically while you sleep. Our fifth and final stream bridges the gap between everyday investors and major commercial wealth. These are called real estate investment trusts, or REITs. Owning physical rental properties requires huge down payments, excellent credit, and dealing with broken toilets in the middle of the night. Buying a share of a REIT on the stock market removes all of that physical labor. A REIT owns large properties, like skyscrapers or shopping malls. They handle the property management and collect all the rent. By law, they must distribute the majority of their income back to you, the shareholder, in the form of dividends. You receive the financial benefits of regular rental income, but you never have to answer a single phone call from a tenant. Building passive income means shifting your mindset from being a consumer to being an owner. You do not need to build all 5 of these streams at once. The goal right now is just to start the momentum. Pick one single strategy today. Open that high-yield savings account or buy your first fractional share of an index fund. Here at Minted Mosaics, we believe true financial freedom is a masterpiece constructed piece by piece. You now have the blueprint, but to maximize your growth in the current economy, you need a specific plan. Click the video on your screen right now to ensure your newly structured portfolio is primed for the future. Keep building your masterpiece, and I will see you over there.